Hello there, Dragon Crafters, and welcome to yet another video. Now, this is gonna be, one of those things. I'm gonna be doing this for the following week. Probably like do 7 days of this kind of videos, which is just impressions of Dawntrail so far. This is day 1 of the Dawntrail launch. Logged in, very excited to see our new adventures. And literally everything went to hell. in literally like what took us like 27 hours of streaming. Immediately we have a problem. So that was really, the vacations lasted very little. There are gonna be some very minor spoilers. I will try to make it spoiler free for this kind of impression videos, at least for now. I will be making further videos down the line where I'll be talking about the story and all that stuff, but for now, be warned, there will be some minor spoilers. I will try to make it, very little as possible, like reveal as few things as possible. So, Dawntrail launched. It was pretty smooth for my server, at least. I play on Raiden, on Light. It's a new world, so it didn't have any problems logging in. I had like 26 people when I tried to log in, and at peak times it was like 40 something. So I was really good. I was really happy with that, honestly. So that's good. Logged in right away. Before I started the stream, I wanted to look around to see the major changes of my classes, like see if there are any spells changed, any abilities changed, all that. Turns out there were a few changes. I figured out later there more spells had changed, but for now most of the things are basically the same. Especially if you're used to playing some classes, you won't see too many differences. At least in Samurai, Dark Knight, and Astrologian. Actually, no, Astrologian changed a lot, but that's a different story. I haven't played Astrologian, so I don't know how the new thing plays. But Samurai, Dark Knight, they felt very similar to how they were in Endwalker. Like a few changes here and there, but so far so good. So I logged in, I started streaming. The first thing I saw was that there is a Fantasia quest right in Ul'dah, so you can undertake that quest line. I haven't done it, but it will reward you a Fantasia at the end. So people that really love, changing their race and stuff like that, changing their appearance, they will be very happy. I expect a lot of people will be changing their characters to a female Rothgar, which is the new race basically we're getting. Not race, but you know what I mean. So that's something to be also wary of. So how it started, I will just reveal what happened in the previous parts, really. There is a rite of succession in a city called Turayali, and one of the people trying to claim the throne, Wuk-Lamat, she came to us seeking for our aid. So we accepted her, and we will go to Turayali with her to help her that. Now the journey there was a bit problematic, nothing too major, but it shows how experienced our revenue of characters, the Warrior of Light obviously, and the rest of them. I won't say anything else because it was really funny to watch it. But then we reached Turayali. It's a big city. It has some really big slopes for some reason, which tie out to the lore and story behind it, which again I will not say anything about, and I've really enjoyed it. Now, the start was agonizingly slow for me. It was really slow. But, at the same time, I believe it's a necessary thing because they really need to go slow first so they can reach a better pace later on, like a better rewards at the end, like story-wise, lore-wise. They need to go slow and set up the scenes, and then they can rip off their rewards. It's a completely different thing from any other expansion I've played so far. Like if we compare it to Endwalker, completely different. Endwalker was much more fast-paced, in my opinion. If I remember it right, I might not even remember it correctly. It was much more fast-paced, but it was like hit after hit after hit after hit. Like it was a completely disaster in every aspect, which makes sense for the story. But right now, we don't really know anything. It's a new arc, it's a new story, so they have to set up the pace, and they're doing it extremely well. My only complaint is something that I've said so in the past. I tend to find the Final Fantasy storyline a bit predictable. Like when I see some characters, I know exactly what's gonna happen in the end, and most of the times I am right. So I will just say there's 4 participants to the claim of the throne. Immediately you will realize one of them is just trying to be portrayed as a really bad guy, and I got some really character redemption arcs from it. I won't say anything else. I won't try to reveal too much. Plus, I'm really curious to see what you guys like. Don't post anything in the comments. Keep it spoiler free, please. But do throw me a message, or pop out on Twitch when we're live, and so we can discuss about it. Because then it's fair game, really. You enter a stream of someone playing the game, you're gonna be spoiled, like no matter what. Other than that, I had a good time. I streamed for about 5 hours and a half, and I just finished the first set of set of quests that finish the first area that you enter. So as always, like there's the introduction quests, and then you have 2 zones to select, like 2 branches. So you go do those, and then the continuation of the main story continues. I did one of them. I finished it. This is why I said it's slow. Like after I entered the first area, things went so much faster. I will say that I met one of the new races, the Pelu Pelu. That's all I'm gonna say. And I loved that race. I loved how their culture, their interactions, and there's one person in that tribe that if anything bad comes to her, I swear to God, I will bring another 10 times. I don't even care. Hopefully nothing bad comes here, because I really love that character. Other than that, it was really good so far. Smooth sailing. Of course, there's so many things I still need to watch, but for now, like the first impressions, just doing MSQ, I didn't do anything. Like maybe I did a couple of fades, and then I did a dungeon, just to get, the rewards that it's getting for the materia and stuff, because they're selling really well. Also, a piece of advice. Materia, it's the best time to sell them right now. Now is the time to sell it. They sell for an enormous amount of gil right now. I saw something sell for 60,000 gil. And those things do sell right now. So if you really want to make money, now's the time if you're not raiding, like for example, I'm not raiding in static, so I'm gonna be selling all the material because I don't really need them. I might do some extremes, but you don't really need the materia to do them. Well, it will be very beneficial to have, sure, but you can farm them if you really want to, like to get like a couple of pieces to get your character more powerful. But since I don't really need them, I'm gonna be selling them and making a fortune. I haven't checked what other things sell right now. I will be checking that later on the week, probably like Monday or Tuesday, where MSQ will be finished by then, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so that's all for now. I will be catching up with you tomorrow, and we'll see what's going next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.